Hello everyone, I'm Darwin Nagarajan and my metric number is B0118100021 and my supervisor name is Dr. Muhammad Fahid bin Yaya. Today I'm going to present my FYP1 presentation which titled Real-Time Detection of Disease Infection on Chili Plant Using Machine Learning. So we move to the introduction of the project. The purpose of this research is to design and develop a recognition or detection of the chili plant leaf disease by using machine learning. Machine learning is an application of artificial intelligence (AI) that provides system the ability to automatically learn and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed. Machine learning focuses on the development of computer program that can access data used to learn for itself. The next slide shows the motivation of the project. There are two main characteristics of plant disease detection machine learning methods that must be achieved. They are speed and accuracy. There is need for developing techniques such as automatic plant disease detection and classification using leaf image processing techniques. This will prove useful techniques for farmers and will alert them at the right time before spreading of this disease over a large area. The next slide shows the problem statement of the project. The first one, detect disease on chili plant and recommend the solution method as per the type of the plant disease to the farmer. Various problems preventing the farmer from due to the plant disease which can affect crops in their farm. Affect human body through the secretion of toxic metabolites which resulting in disease and death. Low quality and quantity of agricultural product is also one of the problem statement. The objective of this project is to design a disease detection system using machine learning techniques to reduce the risk of losing the chili harvest from disease. To study the interaction between chili plant and the recognition system in relation to environment and time. To develop effective system of management of leaf disease on chili plant to minimize the losses. The project scope are the several type of chili leaf disease to the detected, alerting system using to give reminder to farmer, using convolutional neural network as a main recognition system. The type range will be displayed on LCD. The next slide shows the literature review of the project. The overview done to the type of the machine learning which are convolutional neural network, faster RCNN and also support vector machine. The first review is about convolutional neural network. A convolutional neural network, also known as a CNN or convolutional, is a class of neural network that specialized in processing data, identification, detection and recognition. A CNN typically has three layers to handling framework: a convolutional layer, a pooling layer and also a fully connected layer. The building blocks of CNN filters are kernels. Kernels are used to extract the relevant features from the input using the convolutional operation. The advantages of convolutional neural network is able to filter automatically without mentioning it explicitly. CNN capture the spatial features from an image. Spatial features refer to the arrangement of pixels and the relationship between them in an image. It helps in identifying the object accurately, location of the object, as well as its relation with other objects in an image. The second review is about support vector machine. It's also known as a supervised machine learning, which can be used for both classification and regression challenges. It mostly used in classification problems. The linear SVM classifier works by drawing a straight line between two classes. The data points that fall on one side of the line will be labeled as one class and point at other side will be labeled as the second class. The diagram below shows the separation of both red class and green class. Here is the advantages and disadvantages of the support vector machine. The advantages are: works well with even unstructured and semi-structured data. The risk of overfitting is less in SVM. The scales relatively well to high dimensional data. Okay, the disadvantages of SVM is choosing a good kernel function is not easy, it's very complex. Long training time to large data sets, difficult to understand and interrupt the final model. Okay, the third review is about faster RCNN. It is a object detection architecture, one of the famous object detection architectures that uses convolutional neural network like YOLOS and SSD. It also can use TensorFlow object detection API to transfer RCNN. Use only low resolution features map for detection hurts accuracy badly. Here is the comparison of three methods which are convolutional neural network, support vector machine and also the faster RCNN. Both support vector machine and also faster RCNN is having a low accuracy in recognition part, while convolutional neural network has highest accuracy in recognition. CNN have largest input data and also largest data processing, while the SVM is low in both data input and also the data processing. Faster RCNN is also having a large input data and also large data processing, but the optimization of the faster RCNN is only the selective search. So the suitable system for the leaf disease recognition is a convolutional neural network. Okay, the next slide shows the K chart of the project. First of all, the main title, leaf disease detection using machine learning, and then it's conducted by the MATLAB software, and it's followed by the neural network, and it goes to more specific convolutional neural network, and it conducted by the full connected layer, and the last part is the recognition. The next slide shows the methodology of this project. Here is the list of the materials. The first one CPU, second one memory, third one MATLAB software, the fourth one input and output device, the fifth one data receiving section, and the last one is data storage section. These are the flowchart for the project. Leaf image as the input and then followed by the pre-processing, future extraction, and it goes to the neural network classification. After that, it detects the leaf normal or abnormal. If it is abnormal, it detects the region and classifies what are the diseases that deploy on the leaf. The database and training images are the image of several types of chili leaf disease which are set before the experiment executed. The next slides show the conceptual framework. First, we take the image input, then processing that image, we convert the image in matrix 256 into 256 into 3. The last three describe the RGB color of the image. Next, train the model with the new leaf disease, for example, mites infected leaf. Next, the convolutional neural network provides the validation stage where increase the efficiency before making the test. It also called dev set. Next is the test model, and with the best accuracy model developed, then sent to the web services. And the last is disease recognition, where the identifying the crop disease on the leaf. This slide shows the proposed method. The reason why convolutional neural network designed because the researcher want to find how human can perceive an image into the human brain differently. Convolutional neural network is a kind of deployed network. As we shown here, this is the simple convolutional neural network diagram. First of all, there is an input image which goes to the bunches of layers. The first layers, it's called convolution layers. It is the filter which leads a planned filter a given set of input image, and then it goes to the another layer which called pooling layer, and it continues the process is done in series of convolutional layer and again followed by the pooling layers. In the fully connected layer that give some multiples of data, full connected layers give top probabilities cases regarding the input images. Okay, these slides shows the proposed experiment which conduct to the recognition system. Okay, the first experiment is for testing the accuracy of the disease recognition on chili leaf. There are some procedures. The first procedure is software is launched alongside the camera. An image of leaf with disease is displayed. The camera is used to scan the image to detect the abnormalities. The image captures is then processed as the software search in the disease database. After comparing with the database, the data is displayed and recorded. Step 1 until 5 is repeated with several other images containing different diseases. The average accuracy data is accurate and plot on the line graph. Okay, and the second experiment is for testing the detect abnormalities on chili leaf. The first step, software is launched alongside the camera. An image of leaf with disease is displayed. The camera is used to scan the image to detect the abnormalities. The image capture is then processed as the software determines whether the disease is present or not. The data is displayed and recorded. Step 1 until 5 is repeated with several other images with and without the diseases. The data is acquired and bar chart is formed. Here is the type of the disease on the chili plant leaf. Mites are tiny or spider-like creatures. The yellow tea mites or broad mites are most common. In self-infestation, scarring of the stem and fruit skin is also common. Frequent watering of the plant during the dry weather helps to reduce the pest population. Okay, and the next disease is thrips, characterized by a narrow and flat body with two pairs of slender wings. The wings have a very few veins and are fringed with long hair. It sucks sap from the leaves, stem and fruit. In this case, the damaged leaf curling upwards. The damaged stem and fruit are also hardened. The next is aphids. Melon aphids are most common on chili. Aphids are soft-bodied and pear-shaped. They cause direct and indirect damage. Indirect damage is caused by the aphid transmission of virus disease. It also sucks sap from the shoots and young leaves, resulting in wrinkled and stunted leaf. Use of black plastic of mulching could help to reduce the pest infestation. Okay, the next one is white flies. The adult fly is whitish and about 1 mm long. Its body is covered with a white powder like secretion. Both adult and nymph suck sap from the leaf, resulting wrinkled and stunted leaves. The pest also secretes honeydew, resulting in the development of black fungus, which inhibits photosynthesis. This pest is usually more serious during the dry weather. With the onset of rain, it largely disappears. And the last one is fruit borer. This pest is a fly, bore into the fruit, causing them to rot. Certain chili varieties, especially the local varieties, chili padi, are less susceptible to borer damage. There are some pictures of the damages on chili. The expected result of the project. The expected result, a design of a detection system with the machine learning fundamentals in order to reduce the losing chili harvest from disease. Stable and good interaction of communication between chili plant and the recognition system in relation to environment and time. The conclusion of the project. In conclusion, the objective of this project can be achieved if all experiments are conducted correctly according to the procedure of the experiment. Experiment for leaf disease detection and detect the abnormalities will be conducted several times to get the accuracy on recognition disease spot. The future works of the project will find more new disease of local region which not in data set, will create the recognition system by using convolutional neural network CNN in MATLAB, will implement an effective system of management of leaf disease. The last slide shows the references. All the data of machine learning and also the convolutional neural network has been taken from these journals.